today this is what we're looking at, and I just wanted to point out this has kind of been the feel of it lately, is just ranging early on. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. The feel lately has been ranging early on, followed by like a nice, fairly long uptrend. You could see right here on Friday, probably Thursday, looked like we had a sell-off, but it made all that up. I think Thursday's like the only day recently where it didn't do that. You can see we're like ranging with a downward bias here, and then we trend up, ranging here, and then we trend up, and here's just an uptrend day. So very similar to a few days we've had recently. Yeah, just a range day today though. And looks like I need to look at some price action in here. This looks like this actually looks like a nice failure right here. Oh, that's too early though. So we get this failure in the overnight and we shoot up, and then we start to correct, and right here you get a great second entry opportunity, and that's at 6:22 a.m. That looks fantastic. So you get that, and then it just starts dying out, and you might consider going short here. This looks like it's off of a trend channel, so you might consider that, but that's just first. It looks like a failed second entry long, but really it's a first, second, third, fourth entry. So I'll probably mark that. If you're reading this correctly, we just came off, well, we just made a new high. So something to think about. This is a failure here, but that doesn't look like it. This kind of looks like a failure here. I kind of like that. Only problem is you might be thinking that we're heading to the lows. So if you don't think you're going to the lows, you expect us to make a new high, you might go long right here. It kind of looks like a first failed second entry short right there. You got all these dojis right here though. I'm not sure I would like that. However, it does look like it's at the bottom of a range. So we're just flip-flopping over here. You get this leg up and a break, and it looks like we get a new high here, but it doesn't reverse just yet. It goes and makes another new high, and really what that looks like to me is the break and then the move to the new high. This doesn't look like, even though it, I think technically it probably is outside of that channel, it made another leg up, tested that high. So you might consider that. I probably wouldn't, because we haven't gone to the overnight lows yet. So that's what I'd be a little worried about. This is just congestive. I don't see how you could enter this. You wouldn't really know what's happening. It's shortly after the open. Then we come down here and we make another touch of that midline before we bounce. And I don't think you can enter on this, but you get a failed second entry. I just don't like that signal bar, and we got some overlap here. That's why I marked it green. That looks pretty good. Then we make a new high and big sell-off, and you get a first entry, second entry, short. And I was watching this in real time. Really tempted to take that, but I didn't, just because the signal bar was very neutral. So, and then it looks like a range here. So when you get this breakout, it's also a second entry short. I like that personally, because I feel like maybe they're just trapping people, making them think the opening price is going to hold prices, but it looked like the midline was really important right here. So, and then there's like these lower highs, but it's just so congestive. I don't think you can go take any of these. We get this channel down, this broader channel down, and nothing here really. So, and then we came down to almost the overnight lows, and we had a break of this channel. And so when we had this first entry, second entry, we didn't make a new high or a matching high here, but this bar was so bearish, I was like, okay, second entry short, let's try it out. And there's room to the lows. Prices are trying to hit these overnight lows, so I like that. But then you get another leg up, which this looked like a two-legged pullback to me. I mean, you get a scalp out of it, but nothing else. And then it looks like we keep bouncing right here, so you might consider this first, second entry high or low right here, but again, not a great signal bar. And then they trap a bunch of longs right here, but this isn't a lower high. And then when we get this bounce off the overnight lows and prices are having trouble breaking through them, as you can see here because of this congestion, this is a second entry long off the overnight lows. So I like that, especially after this bounce. Then you get a first entry, failed second entry. It becomes congestive. I was looking to go long there, but it becomes congestive. Actually, it's really congestive right there. But if you wait for a second entry long, you might take that. Only problem is you're going into these highs. And then I looked at this as like first entry, failed second entry. This kind of looks like a trap. So I like that, and that brings you up here. We get a break of this channel and a first entry, second entry. I was looking for the failure. That doesn't set up well, so you get a higher low, but it's a second entry long too. Actually, it looks like it's technically a third entry, but I think that's just a second entry. Then we form this level of support, and you get a second entry off of that level of support. And if you don't take that, you get like a failed break lower right here. That looks like a second entry to me, and I like that. I like both of those. We go above the overnight low highs again and sell off, and you get what looks like to me like a one leg down, one leg of correction, two legs of correction. So you might take that. It's off the trend channel. It's a little far from the EMA though, and that's all I saw for the rest of the day. So I took a couple trades. First one didn't work. Oh wait, yeah, the first one did work. Okay. Second one I got trapped on. So yeah, they trapped me right here going long, but this is just a range. So I was going long into the range highs, thinking I was proving people wrong, probably with a reversal, which is just a bad idea. And then I go long here on this. That's aggressive. Signal bar just didn't finish well. It gets you a scalp. And then I went long here. I like both of those. So hope everyone had a great day, and I will be back tomorrow.